Nice that you are looking at Dress, a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift from her sixth studio album, Reputation, 2017. She wrote and produced the song with Jack Antonoff. A slow jam, it has an R&B production that contains stuttering beats and falsetto vocals in the refrain. The sexual lyrics consist of syncopated phrasings and are about romantic devotion. The narrator tells her lover that she bought a dress only for them to remove it. Critics generally praised Dress, describing its lyrics about sexuality as a new aspect of Swift's artistry and image. They complimented the sultry and sensual production and intimate lyricism. Some reviewers considered it an album highlight and one of Swift's best tracks. Commercially, it received certifications in Australia and the United Kingdom. Swift performed Dress during her Reputation Stadium Tour, 2018, dedicating its choreography to the dancer Loie Fuller. Taylor Swift released her fifth studio album, 1989, in October 2014. 1989's synth-pop production transformed Swift's sound and image from country-oriented to mainstream pop. The album was a commercial success, selling over 5 million copies in the United States within 1 year, and spawning 3 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles. The BBC asserted that the success solidified Swift's status as a global pop star. Swift was a target of tabloid gossip during the promotion of 1989. Her America's Sweetheart reputation, a result of her wholesome and innocent image, was blemished from publicized short-lived relationships and disputes with other celebrities, including a dispute with the rapper Kanye West and the media personality Kim Kardashian. Swift became increasingly reticent on social media, having previously maintained an active presence with a large following, and avoided interactions with the press amidst the tumultuous affairs. She conceived her sixth studio album, Reputation, as an answer to the media commotion surrounding her celebrity. Big Machine Records released Reputation on November 10, 2017. Dress is track number 12. Although the song did not chart, it was certified in Australia, Platinum, and the United Kingdom, Silver. Swift included Dress in the set list of her 2018 Reputation Stadium Tour. A white-robed figure with extended arms weaving white fabric ran around her, while she performed the song wearing a one-piece suit and a complimentary black gown. During the concerts, she dedicated the choreography of the song's performance to the dancer Loie Fuller, whom Swift described as a woman who fought for artists to own their work. Vogue's writer Laird Borelli-Person opined that Fuller's failed attempt of protecting her famed and much copied serpentine dance from copyright paralleled to Swift losing the rights of her first 6 studio albums to Big Machine in 2019. Swift performed the song on the Eras Tour 4 times, August 7, 2023 in Los Angeles, March 2, 2024 in Singapore in a mashup with I Don't Wanna Live Forever, 2016, July 5. 2024 in Amsterdam in a mashup with I Am Gonna Get You Back, 2024, and on October 27, 2024 in New Orleans in a mashup with Afterglow, 2019. Swift wrote and produced Dress with Jack Antonoff, who recorded the track with Laura Sisk at Rough Customer Studio in Brooklyn Heights, New York. Antonoff programmed all the instruments, and Serban Gania mixed the track at Mix Star Studios in Virginia Beach, Virginia. As with much of Reputation, Dress incorporates urban elements of hip-hop and R&B. Its synth-pop production incorporates stuttering beats and syncopated phrasings. Andrew Unterberger from Billboard described it as a slow jam and said its production styles evoked the music of the English alternative R&B musician FKA Twigs. while Evan Sorday from Pop Matters deemed it an imitation of FKA Twigs's 2 Weeks, 2014. NPR critic Ann Powers wrote that the rhythms of Dress evoked the beat of R. Kelly's 2002 song, Ignition, remix. According to the New York Times critic John Caramanica, it is one of the Reputation tracks that embrace soft-core pop R&B, with a synth-thick production that moves at a sensual gallop. In the refrain, which is accompanied by a synth drop, Swift sings with falsetto vocals, "Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend. I only bought this dress so you could take it off." Chris Willman from Variety thought the falsetto evoked the vocal stylings of Prince, and Carl Wilson from Slate named Prince's "If I Was Your Girlfriend," 1987, as a reference point. Caramanica characterized Swift's falsetto as blushing exhales that recalled the styles of Aluna George. The sensual lyrics of Dress are about emotional intimacy, with sexual imagery such as spilling wine in the bathtub, hands shaking from anticipation, and wanting one's lover to carve their name onto the bedpost. Critics extensively discussed how the sexual lyrics developed Swift's image. GQ's Ira Madison III felt that the sexuality and emotional frankness in Dress was an appropriate move for Swift, whose romantic relationships had been presented entirely unsexed, devoid of any real emotion, in the press. Powers remarked that the lyric, "I only bought this dress so you could take it off," was the song's hook, and it represented her newfound relaxed attitude towards sex. Whereas Swift had previously been conservative about sex in her music and image, the embrace of sexuality helped her cross a self-imposed line. Unterberger connected the dress imagery to Swift's previous songs, such as the Little Black Dress in Tim McGraw, 2006, and the Nice Dress in Wildest Dreams, 2015. He commented that the frank sexual act of taking the dress off was a gradual culmination of Swift's sexual explorations, which she had been subtle about in her past albums, such as Give Me Something That'll Haunt Me When You're Not Around, in Speak Now, 2010, or I'll Do Anything You Say If You Say It With Your Hands, in Red, 2012. According to him, that Swift repeatedly sings Take It Off signified her artistic and personal evolution. When Dress was first released, critics and fans were fascinated by the lyrics, particularly the hook, "Only bought this dress so you could take it off." Powers said that the lyrics showed Swift singing about sex while sounding freer and more truly happy than ever before. In a scholarly analysis with regards to Swift's public image, the gender studies academic Adrienne Brown wrote that Dress is where Swift explores her sexuality more explicitly than any of her previous songs. Brown contended that it was Swift's move to distance herself from the sex-negative, good girl persona on her past songs, such as 15, 2008, or Better Than Revenge, 2010. Sorday said that the track exhibited a nervousness and yearning we haven't seen from before, deeming the themes compelling. Kitty Empire of The Observer deemed Dress one of the album's masterclasses that showcased Swift's passion. Madison commented that the song found Swift at her, perhaps most sexually explicit, and complimented it for showcasing a mature development from her past songs about adolescent lover, which made her more relatable. Wilson picked it as a sensual highlight that represented Reputation's themes of sexuality that marked an artistic and personal growth for Swift in all music. Stephen Thomas Erlewine picked Dress as one of the album's standouts for showcasing a blend of vulnerability, melody, and confidence that is deeply felt and complex. Other critics also praised the production. Unterberger highlighted the third refrain where the instrumental stops after Swift sings, "Say my name," and everything just stops, before resuming again, taking an entire beat of silence. He opined that this trick made Swift a great pop songwriter, because by saving it for the third refrain, after 3 minutes of continuous humming synths, the silence hits infinitely harder than any further drop ever could. Sal Cinquemani of Slant magazine hailed the track as a reminder that Swift is capable of making pop perfection seem effortless. Jamieson Cox of Pitchfork dubbed the song a panting, shuddering highlight that saw Swift singing with palpable confidence and ease, and Meskin Fekadu of the Associated Press called it a winning song for showcasing a sensual side of Swift. In the line of Best Fit, Eleanor Graham lauded the effortless hook and the impossible effervescence of the chorus, deeming Dress the only Reputation track that sounds like Future. Retrospective reviews have remained generally positive. In Vulture, Nate Jones described Dress as a slinky track that offered an unexpected payoff for years of lyrics about party dresses. Citing the lyric, "I only bought this dress so you could take it off," which represented a newfound confidence to express her sexuality. Rob Sheffield of Rolling Stone said the song featured the ache in voice, the yearning in those synth sparkles, and compared the way Swift interrupts her own wordplay with Forlorn Sighs to Prince's Little Red Corvette, 1983. Laura Snapes of The Guardian deemed Dress a gasping track and Swift's first actually sexy song, ranking it among her best works. In Esquire, Lauren Crank wrote that Dress was one of Reputation's best tracks and Swift's underrated classics for showcasing perfect pop song formula and raw, head-over-heels vulnerability. The AV Club's Mary Kate Carr selected Dress among the 22 underrated Taylor Swift songs and described it as the perfect marriage of Swift's romanticism and newfound lust. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.